one of the 8 gates. So as a part of the smell of Jannah did reach him. And he's saying, Ya Allah, that's a great smell. I can see that's the smell of Jannah. Ya Allah, you have taken me out of the hellfire, out of your mercy. Can I get closer? And I'll not ask for anything else. Just get closer to get more smell. And Allah's telling him, no more requests, no more requests. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking him closer. And a wider part of the door is open, and more smell is coming, and a part is being seen. Something amazing. Ya Allah, can I give a look? Just to give a look. Nothing else. Nothing else, my servant. Nothing else, Ya Allah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will take him closer to give a look. A while, Ya Allah, I step in a little bit. Nothing else. Nothing else. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by the end is going to take him in. And he's going to keep looking at, and that's the last person from the ummah of Muhammad getting out of the hellfire. The least level in Jannah. Allah has stepped him in. And he's looking at that great place in that first level. And he's saying, Ya Allah, is it for a prophet? Is it for a siddiq? Is it for one of those very close to you, Ya Allah? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling him, no, that's for you. And 10 times more. You will get even 10 times what you have seen right now. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the reward of the last person from the ummah of Muhammad getting out of the hellfire in Jannah, he has 10 times the richest person on that earth. And that person in Jannah is telling Allah, Ya Allah, I am sure that no one can have more than what I have. See how in Jannah you have in your company, you have codes, that's correct? You have codes of conducts. In Jannah, the policy is, anyone you would like to see, but he is in a higher level, can come and see you. You want to see Muhammad? Muhammad will be next to you. You want to talk to Abu Bakr? Abu Bakr will come and visit you. But you will not do the other way, for a reason. Whomever from the level number 1, just for the cause of understanding, whomever from the level number 1 will visit the person who is in level number 2, he's gonna think that he's in the hellfire forever. And all are still in Jannah. The guy in level number 1, he's thinking that no one has more than what he has, even Muhammad. And Allah is saying, you cannot go on that second level, because what you have, even if you will see what in the second, not in al-Firdaus. We are asking Allah to make it for us in al-Firdaus al-A'la. The top, on the top of the 6,236. With Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He's gonna feel that he's in a very bad shape. And those who are coming from the second level to the first one, they can realize that how far the reward and higher than the person that he has just visited. And all are still in Jannah. And number 1, it's whatever you have never heard of, you have never seen, and you have never thought of. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you will be on a sofa, مُتَّكِئِينَ فِيهَا عَلَى الْأَرَائِكِ. You want to talk to Abu Bakr about his life with the Prophet. Abu Bakr will be next to you. Unless, inshallah, all of us will make it with Abu Bakr in his level, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all of them are still in Jannah. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when he has been questioned, a wife did get married to 2 brothers. One of them passed away, and the second one, and both, alhamdulillah, were righteous. And the wife would come with her husband in the day of judgment. And the prophets, they are telling them, Ya Rasulullah, the 2 husbands made it to Jannah, but one in a higher level. With whom she is going to make it? And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, مَعَ أَعْلَاهُمْ فِي الْجَنَّةِ. She is going to make it with the one who has the higher level in Jannah. Sisters, help your husband to be one of the most righteous, and you will get the benefit. You will be with him. She will be with the highest one in Jannah. That is the reason Maryam radiallahu, where Maryam will be in Jannah. Maryam Nata Imran, the mother of Isa alayhi salam. What is the location of Maryam? Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made Maryam one of my wives in Jannah, and she will come with me in Firdaus al-A'la. She will come with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. She will be one of the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. She has not been touched by a man in dunya, and she will be the wife of the greatest man, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam in Jannah. إِنَّ لَا نُضِيعُ أَجْرَ مَنْ أَحْسَنَ عَمَلًا أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمْ جَنَّاتُ عَدْنٍ, gardens. As we mentioned last time, if we are going to talk about Jannah, about the size of the fruits, about the size of doors, we mentioned last time, it's one frame. We remember what we said? It's one frame in one door, in one palace, out of the palaces of Abu Bakr. And the angels are going to fly between the two sides of the frame for 500 years, and they cannot make it. They cannot make it. How many are the gates of Jannah? 8. How many are the gates of hellfire? 7. And we'll come to that, because the chapter of the cave has a link with the 8 and 7 numbers. 8 gates of Jannah. Some of the categories of the believers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala including Abu Bakr, and many other categories, and we'll talk about them inshallah in a separate session. Not only Abu Bakr, some of the people of Jannah, some of the believers, the gates of Jannah, all of them will be open at the same time, calling you. Whichever gate you like to get from, go ahead. It's not only Abu Bakr. We'll see a lot of the categories because of the righteous deeds. The 8 gates of Jannah are opening, and one of them is the righteous wife. Al-Wadud al-Walud, التي إذا غضب منها زوجها أو غضبت منه ذهبت إلى مضجعه فقالت والله لا أذوق غمضا حتى ترضى عني هي في الجنة هي في الجنة هي في الجنة. Listen to what we're saying, and hopefully the sisters will not be upset with me. The Prophet ﷺ said, the best of your women is al-Wadud, the merciful, the one that has love in her heart to her husband and her kids and others. Al-Walud, or mashallah, Allah is blessing her with more kids. There is no birth control. There is no following to the plans of the shaitan. We have tanzim, we have organizing, we have a full time of breastfeeding, that's correct. But there is nothing called tahdeed. There is nothing called stop. That's what they are trying to do. Check with the Christian. It's a crime. If any woman will be found controlling birth, they are funding them. Take whatever you can, but get more. We need to get more than them, to be more than them one day. And those them are we. But inshallah we will never. Inshallah. But the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the Prophet saying, تَكَاثَرُوا تَنَاسَلُوا, be more. فَإِنِّي مُبَاهِمْ بِكُمُ الْأُمَمَ يَوْمَ, I'll be proud of you guys in the day of judgment. The Prophet saying in Jannah, the lines of the human being in Jannah will be 120. 80 of them are for the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. 80 out of the 120 lines for those who are going to make it to Jannah are from the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Prophet said about us, we will be less in ages than them, than those who were before us. The children of Israel, some of them used to live 600 years. We will be less in terms of, we'll be younger than them. The age of the Ummah between 60 and 70, and very few who are going to go beyond that. But we'll be more in number, blessed in deeds, as Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. Subhanallah. 120 lines, 80 of them will be from the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The Prophet said about the wife, will get alhamdulillah more kids. And the last action, التي إذا غضب منها زوجها أو غضبت منه. If she is going to be angry with her husband, or he is angry with her, ذهبت إلى مضجعه, she will go to his bed, saying, Wallah, I'll never be able to make it to my bed till you will be happy and be satisfied with me. I'll never get my eyes closed till you will tell me that you have forgiven. Even if he is the wrongdoer, if she is the one who is angry with him, the Prophet is saying, if she will be angry with him or he is angry with her, she will go to him because she is realizing the value of her husband, saying, Wallahi, I'll never close my eyes till you forgive me and be happy with me. And the Prophet is saying, Hiya fil Jannah, Hiya fil Jannah, Hiya fil Jannah. She is in the paradise, she is in the paradise, she is in the paradise. إذا صلت المرأة خمسها وأطاعت ربها وحفظت فرجها وأطاعت زوجها. If she is gonna pray her 5, if she's gonna fast her Ramadan, if she's gonna obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if she's gonna protect her modesty, قيل لها, that's one of the categories. Choose any one of the 8 gates and make it. Any one of the 8 gates of Jannah. أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار. Those gardens, whatever will describe. Rivers of honey, rivers of milk, rivers of khamr, but halal one. It's just a name. But whatever is there, it's completely different. It's completely different than what you might ever think of. تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب. You have used the dhahab, the gold, as haram in this dunya. You will be giving back that gold in Jannah. أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق. The best dress that you might think of, and we said how is the napkins even of Sa'd ibn Mu'adh, متكئين فيها على الأرائك, laying down on your sofas. You are gonna eat, you are gonna drink, and there is no bathroom. There is nothing, as Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. There is no mucus, there is no bust, there is no sniffing, there is no saliva. It's just you are gonna eat and drink, and whatever is getting out of you is a sweat with the smell of the musk. That's your whole life in Jannah. لا يتبولون, as Muhammad said, you will not go to the bathroom. There is no urination, there is no nothing. It's just whatever is getting out of you is the sweat with the smell of the musk. متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقة. It's the best reward that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did prepare for those who believe and do righteous deeds. وحسنت مرتفقة. That's the best residence. The same way we mentioned there, بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقة for the hellfire. It's the worst residence because it's a residence. It's not a temporary. It's not an hotel apartment that he's gonna stay in for a few days. It's a residence. It's there eternal. وَالْعِيَاذُ بِاللَّهِ. For those who are gonna make it to Jannah, and one of the attributes of those who are gonna make it to Jannah, whomever is entering, those who are entering the hellfire at a certain time, some of them from the believers will get out of the hellfire, and the book will be closed. There is no one will be coming into the hellfire anymore, and there is no one will be entering the Jannah anymore. But the person who made it to Jannah from the first time, he will not get out. One of the attributes of the people of Jannah, إِذَا دَخَلَهَا لَا يَخْرُجُ مِنْهَا. If you are in, it's done. You will not get out. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us among those who are going to be able, inshallah, to make it to Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive all of us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all of us, inshallah, to feel the Jannah, to taste the Jannah, to make us among those who are going to come, inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in al-Firdaus al-A'la. Ya Allah, give us al-Firdaus al-A'la. Ya Allah, bless us with al-Firdaus al-A'la. Ya Allah, don't deprive anyone of us from coming with Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and the great companions of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, make all of us among those who will be enjoying the sessions with the great companions of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya Allah, make all of us among those who are going to be able to be amongst the visitors of the day of Jum'ah in Jannah, coming in one place, listening to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, listening to Jibreel, listening to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself reciting the chapter of Ar-Rahman. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us among those who will be making to Jannah, inshallah, without being held accountable, without having any kind of punishment in the hellfire in advance. Ya Allah, make all of us among those who will be making to Jannah بغير سابقة حساب ولا عذاب. Ya Allah, make all of us among those who are going to be protected from the hellfire. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وجزاكم الله خيرا. 8 and 7. They are 8 and 7, but what I'm saying, 8 and 7, those two numbers in the Quran, whenever you will see the number 8, it's related to wow. Anytime you will see the 8, the number 8, you will see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used the